Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Knytt Underground. Chapter 3, we've now explored almost a fifth of the map, up to like 19% of the tiles and change explored. So let's go ahead and continue. In the previous episode, we did try going through the disorder, and it didn't go out all that well, and got the suggestion that maybe we could learn more about it. And so I'm hoping to do so, perhaps in this episode. I imagine we'll just encounter NPCs or people who will talk about it more. And in the meantime, we'll just continue our exploring. But I feel like I'm getting more of a sense of the rhythm of this game to the extent that it has one. There is a lot of open space that's just kind of atmospheric and kind of here to experience or to occasionally hide a secret. Oh, this is the tunnel thingy. I was thinking about this off camera as well. Both me and Bob ended up going into this crazy tunnel, and then there was like an explosion. It reminds me of like some like super collider or something. And so I wonder if that's how we like fused into one being with both powers or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of randomly musing. But let's not go back down there right now, and instead I guess explore what are presumably screens that we saw in chapters 1 and 2. But we'll get them on the chapter 3 map. Oh, I see. There's kind of an obstacle here I need to get around. And maybe this will trigger some of me's memories from chapter 1 or Bob's from chapter 2, or maybe it'll just be completely different. There's apparently a quest here, so let's discover some information about that. Loritz. Hi, remember me? Hey, triggering memories. I've heard a lot about you since we last met. So you're a sprocket, huh? And now you're joined by two fairies who are each other's opposites. I guess they are night and day. I'm glad you came by, actually. Last time we traded items, you gave me several artifacts, and in return you got a stone. The artifacts you gave me were worth so much more. Back then, I kind of hoped you wouldn't realize this. I'm sorry. We Miridists have a saying, with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Now, I want to make up for what I did. Who will you send? Let's send Dora. That's very kind of you. I traded most of the artifacts with the internet, but I kept the poke. A part was missing, which I'm sure I've seen somewhere. If you can bring me the missing piece, I'll spend some days trying to put the poke together, then it's yours. Me selected me, that's right. Finding this missing piece will be no match for me's skills. That sounds great. He obviously intends to keep the repaired artifact for himself. If he cheated before, he'll do it again. Quiet. Accept quest. I'm choosing not to read all the dialogue, mostly Celia's, for obvious reasons. Alright, so on our quest marker it shows as just above us, so let's see if we can go straight in that direction. Even though it means not kind of exploring all the contiguous screens. If I can get a quest done, I already feel like I've made some kind of very concrete progress and feel good about myself moving into the next episode. What is happening here? Why would there be a blue thing here? I guess it's for getting out of this room, and actually I probably have experienced that already, now that I'm thinking about it. It's been a number of days since I recorded the first episodes. But I guess we use this to get through here. I remember now. And here. And from here, I don't remember if there had been an inventory item or something. It does appear, however, that I actually want to be up here. So we'll go this way and see if we can make our way over toward the quest highlighted location. That's a thing that shoots at me, I think. It shoots periodically. Here's a bunch of things that shoot, but apparently there's a way to go up. I see it. And Bob is probably good for this. Actually, me would probably do just fine too, because it doesn't seem like these guys shoot. Alright. And so this is the location that we're trying to get to. And there's our item. And I guess now looks like the best time to try to go. I presume there will be problems. Yeah, lots of problems. So how am I going to do this? Me could climb up the left-hand side partially, but we need Bob bouncing as well. Is there a way just to have Bob bounce here? And then, no, I don't think Bob can bounce high enough to get us in the top. So I think I do need to do some clever climbing or bouncing. Oops. Also, don't get hit by the laser rays. I think it's better now, because I think, oops, I think there's a longer time period when the right-hand guy's trail's coming by. But then I guess I need to use Bob to bounce over something, no. Alright, what if I do it on the other cycle? What if I walk here now? Where there'll be an opportunity to bounce in between? Yes. Yes, so that's what I need to do. I need to climb up as high as I can on the right. Now. And then use Bob. And bounce in between. And then switch back to me. And it almost worked, but I didn't quite get high enough. But I think that will be correct. Alright, let's see if I can time this a little bit better. Nice. Alright, I'm getting better at this. This stick must be what Lawrence needs to repair the poke. I don't know what the poke is. I don't remember giving him a poke. So I also look forward to that discovery. Alright, and I'm pretty sure I can do this. Just like that. Nice and easy. Great. And that one's no problem. Alright. We're less than 10 minutes in and we're already going to have completed a quest. As well as met an old... I guess we can't really call them a friend. Since they kind of cheated us in trades before, but let's not worry about that. Okay, those guys are not very effective at attacking me. Which is good, because I'm not very effective at avoiding, necessarily. Alright, but we're back with the stick. I didn't even notice in my inventory. The stick was labeled as... small part of a broken human artifact. Alright. Is this the piece you need? Yes, exactly. Please come back in a few... wow, that was easy. Piece just clicked right onto the poke. Here, it's yours. Amazing, thank you. So I lost a thingy and gained a thingy. Oh, is it the antenna on the cell phone? Poke. Used to scare off dangerous animals. A poke will make scary sound when powered by a battery, and the animals can be poked with its stick. I see. Alright. It appears that there's a save down here. Being nice and honest like that shouldn't be allowed. What? Why? It makes me look like... yeah? Perhaps you are. That would explain everything. Dora, ouch. Perhaps you're right, though. It's just a joke. Bad one. Sorry. Alright. Well, let's enjoy our save. We've now saved our progress. We have another artifact in our inventory. And we have a few more squares of the map mapped out in Chapter 3. So now I'm going to try to focus on interior squares once again. And kind of continue mapping as much contiguous space in this vicinity as I can. Looks like I need to go through this house to get over here. There's a T. I don't remember what the T was for. Is there someone I can talk to here? It's you. Shazi. Hello. You don't happen to need dimensional crystals? I sure don't. The disorder isn't the place I want to see. I inherited 8 crystals. Now I just need to get rid of them. Oh, you can give them to us for free. Actually, that wasn't my plan. I mean, if I was richer, you'd just get them. But I could really do with some coins right now. I'll give you 2 crystals for each coin. You can probably get a better deal somewhere else, but it's my offer. I hope it's okay. Alright, I still have 9-dimensional crystals, and it didn't seem like they got used up when I failed going... Maybe it only, if you succeed, it uses up your dimensional crystal? I don't know. But in any case, apparently we have a salesman, a merchant, labeled as T here for buying more dimensional crystals based on coins, which we have gained... I've got 4 hold coins and 1 bronze coin, which I don't know how to value, but apparently one of the ways they can be valued is 1 coin per 2 dimensional crystals that I can shatter. Joshua, do you need to know anything about myriadism? Select topics. Oh, hey, neat. History. 500 years back, almost every human, sprite, and creature has died as a result of the Great War. The remaining sprites needed a way to deal with the loss of friends and family members. This started a whole new era in which we sprites began searching for answers in order to process what had happened. Since we needed to understand the humans and what they'd done, sprites who knew about them would write it down. The Myriadists started out as an organization to collect this knowledge and puzzle it together. Alright. It's interesting that the Myriadists and the internets kind of broke off from what we heard otherwise. So Myriadism. Earth's surface seemed to be habitable. Yeah, this whole game is called Knytt Underground, so I guess we're living underground. Sprites, tails, and humans all lived up there. Sprites stayed away from the humans. The humans called the sprites harmless. They called us Knytt, the same term we use to describe a creature we think is tiny and cute. 500 years ago, the humans fought a war on the surface. Global extinction event. Almost everything died. Humans abandoned their belief for atheism, science, and technology. Myriadists believe that every human religion contains a piece of truth. Ah, Myriadists, like 10,000 different religions or something? Okay. They were onto the answer, but they failed to unite their many truths. So we pass along the little knowledge we have about the religions, try to piece kernels of truth back together. The Great Artifact. Located in the center of the Underground, gigantic machine constructed by humans. When we were near the center, we saw bits and pieces of the gigantic machine. We like spawned into Chapter 3 with like a giant clock with Roman numerals. In its core is the Clock of Dissolution. We don't know the meanings of the glyphs, but they're different than on a regular human clock. It takes 600 years for the hand to rotate an entire turn. When a cycle completes, the entire machine will activate and begin to disintegrate the world. Home of the Myriadists. Alright. The mission. You're the first sprite to go on the mission to ring the bells of fate. Each bell awakens one of the gods of order. Okay, this is new information. When the clock completes its cycle and the machine begins to disintegrate the world, only the gods can prevent it. Do you understand how important your mission is? There are those who would attempt to prevent you from completing your mission. Do not trust the internet. Okay, wow. And if I say nothing, we just get back out of the dialogue. Okay. I think we learned a fair bit of lore there. I'm kind of excited about that. Kind of a weird world, but we already knew that. Not. Aren't you interested in how the world's most important mission came to be entirely entrusted to you? Well, we voted on it. I voted for your brother like any sane person would. But no, said the others, don't vote for the strong and highly skilled explorer. Let's vote for her sister instead. She's female and handicapped. Morons. Who you send? We'll send Dora. Celia still wants to speak up. I think you're wrong, though. I couldn't imagine someone better for this mission. Did you hear the story about how me blah 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 blah, and it was the sand turtle all along? I've heard the stories. This is about saving the world, though. Me's been chosen already. Even if you disagree, you can at least wish her good luck. You're right, there's no use complaining now. The world's fate is in her hands. Me, I hope that you'll succeed. She will. Alright. Oops. Do we need to talk to this guy again? We do not, apparently. Because I was not given the option to talk a second time. Okay, so... I wonder if we're going to actually meet Mii's brother at some point. Tova, lady, I need your help. It's a child, don't anger it. Was this the mother or the daughter that was, like, lost before that we had to go searching for and we didn't do it in time or something? Mii, just be careful. Don't be scared. I know fairies are people too. Can you help me? I dropped my friend in the well. Please help me look for him. He's very tiny. Let's send Dora. Tell us what you know. My friend is called Lolo. The Adventures of Lolo was an old video game that I think had happy music. Can't remember exactly what the game was like. I think it was a Sokoban-style pushy block game. He's invisible. Invisible is going to make him hard to find, I feel like. How do we find him if he's invisible? You can feel when you're close. I do. Except Quest, sure. Alright, we're off to save someone invisible at the bottom of the well. And I think I've been down this well before, in a previous chapter, perhaps. It seems vaguely familiar. And this looks like definite... Okay, this guy does move toward me, and also is kind of capable of choosing to shoot at me when he sees me, perhaps. No. Is he shooting at an interval? I think he's shooting at an interval. So I can take advantage of said interval and the times in between. But I need to take better advantage. And I can also kite him, perhaps. Alright, good enough. So now, presumably, I just need to... Obviously, Lolo is the girl's pretend friend. There'll be nothing here. Probably, but we should still look, since he said he would go down here. I'm happy to look. There could be one of those points where I just step up to it, and all of a sudden there's a bright circle where I'm standing, and I press the A button, and something happens. No point searching for something that doesn't exist. Did look like there was a different exit out there. And so I will try that exit momentarily, but I want to feel like I've kind of explored the interior of this region first. Alright. I think I did a somewhat thorough job. Oh. Aha! There's like a hole in the ceiling here. And... Oh, wait. Oh, and then this just falls back down? I see. Interesting. Alright, so if there's spaces like that that I failed to notice the first time, there might be other spaces in this room. So let me be a little more careful exploring all the boundaries and pressing all the directions. Although there's only so many boundaries that I can press against that have space for something to be hiding, I think. And we don't even know for certain that Lolo would be on this screen as opposed to one of the ones higher up. And then I'm trying to get... come on. Trying to get here. This is pointless. Okay, there is another, like, hidden space here. Oh, that I just fell through right there. And I think I might have been able to still go another direction up here, too. I just did that again. Let's try that one more time and see if I can get over that hill. So here, if I jump, I'm just holding onto a wall. Okay. And over here... Oops. Here? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't see anywhere else to go. I'm starting to join Celia's camp. So what happens if we come back out and say we can find him? Where am I? I'm here. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the same room, it's just when I'm in the upper left it gets extremely dark. Okay. And then how do I deal with this? I guess I said I could kite him, so let's try kiting him. Do I have to get closer to him for him to move towards me? It appears that the answer is yes. It seems like he's kind of stuck there, and so now if I just make a run for it, yeah, that'll work. And now if I just wait until the next burst goes by. I didn't press against all the walls in here. I'd speculated that there might be somewhere else hiding farther up, so let's, oops, take a closer look. I just want to try hugging all the walls and make sure that my player doesn't find an opening that I didn't see. Here's your invisible friend. Thank you. I found a human thing, an artifact. I can't keep it. If my mom finds out, she'll throw it away. She says our family is Mirius and can't have human things. Please don't tell Mom I had it. We won't. Promise. Okay, here you go. It's an invisible artifact. Oh, thank you. Okay. So we lied about finding the invisible friend and got an invisible artifact in return. How's Lolo? He's ill because the well was so cold. Alright. Well, that was... Oops. Wrong button. That was an adventure I didn't expect to go on. But we did get another section of map filled out. So I'm happy about that. And we can continue to explore. And I'm happy about that too. So let's just go where the land takes us. Any secrets over here? Perhaps not. I like these pretty trees. And there's a save point up here. And I guess we did a quest in the sense that the game's dialogue tree for one of the characters changed, so that's progress we can say that we're saving. Game saved. I think this is maybe a save point that I had reached back in chapter 1 or 2. Alright, and so ideally if I can get back downwards, we'll keep things a little bit more contiguous on the map. Yeah, let's see if I can go back down to the right. Get kind of all these screens filled in. See if there's any more secret inventory items we need to go after. Alright, there's some kind of screen to the right of me. Doesn't seem like there's a way to get there from here. Might be a way from up from here, but not right there. Or sorry, up from the screen to my right. Yeah. Which I could totally do. And probably have done in a previous chapter. Alright. Doesn't look like there's much here, though. But now we've got all that filled in. There's a screen below this one I would like to fill out. So let's attempt to do so by falling down here and going this way. And now the screen is on our map. I don't particularly remember it, but I guess it just traverses from left to right. And now I'm in the section that is near the first bell, and we know we won't be able to get through there until we've rung all the others, according to the person who's guarding the little doorway there. So I guess I'll go back to the left and down and try to explore some new sections of the map that way. So from here, I need to go down, down, left, up. There's some of the giant machinery that's going to break apart the world. Oh, I can't go up from here. Oh no, maybe I can. Up the right-hand side. I just saw this lava-looking stuff on the left and started making an incorrect assumption. Alright, Bob. I need you to start bouncing here. And then turn into me over here. There we go. Okay, I presume this kills me. But it's always good to test. So we've got crazy lava over there. I could probably bounce over it with Bob, but let's try climbing up this way first. And we can probably also just kind of jump over it and fall down from the screen above, I imagine. Is this part familiar? I can't remember. It'll be easier to fall down than it will be to climb back up, so let's continue on the top route while we're here, but look for our opportunities to fall back down. Anja, welcome to Paradise Village. This place, as you can see, is built over a volcano. While the temperature could be unpredictable in the rest of the underground, it's warm and nice here every single day. That sounds terrific. Who we send? Dora. That's so clever. Must have been a challenge to build all this. Megabyte Village is right above. We dug tunnels downward from there and used them to transport material. Anything's possible if you set your mind to it. Really is. Tunnels will sear off later, though. There are pipes that transport some of the heat to Megabyte. Enjoy your stay in paradise. Alright. There's another person down here. Doesn't seem to have anything to say. Continue to stay up top for the moment, but look for opportunities to explore more of the volcano below. Yeah, I think this might be a good opportunity. Okay, so here's some volcano surface, presume. And here's some more of it. And there's one more screen that I should be able to get to pretty easily. Alright. Yeah, and I presume the little island in the middle was just for Bob traversal. Oops. Speaking of Bob traversal, actually, me can jump that if I just press the jump button at the right moment. This, however... Ooh, there's a way that I can fall downwards here. Hold on. Let's climb down rather than fall down, perhaps? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Very carefully. Don't fall in the lava. There's a difference between warm and toasty hot. And we might have done this in a previous chapter. This seems vaguely familiar as well. But my memory can be like a sieve, so who knows? In any case, that is sufficient to get us over here. And looks like I could go down and right. That guy doesn't seem too keen on chasing after me. Interesting music. Looks like I might be able to go left if I use Bob cleverly. Oops. That was not the Bob button. That was my power button. There we go. I am getting better when I press the right buttons at utilizing Bob's momentum to go where I want to go, as opposed to randomly bounce everywhere. Looks like there's another save to the left, and it looks like perhaps I can get there this way. Indeed. The save is still further to the left, so let's go ahead and try to get that on our map. Here we are. Very pretty. And from here, we're kind of an open space. Let's try to go back to the right and fill in the missing squares on our map. They get close to touching other places we have been. So from here, looks like my only option is downward. Ooh, and here's a big drop. Well, let's find out. That was a very big drop. Seems like I won't be getting to that section that's just to the right of me anytime soon. But that's okay. We're exploring. Sometimes you don't know where you're going until you get there. So I think if I do this... Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Can get over here. This is probably for retraversing back upwards. but I could also use it here. These look like Bob friends. Or little slime bounty guys. The music here is interesting. Now it's kind of gone quiet. There it is again. I don't know that I particularly like this track, but it's interesting. Red explosions is the explosive jump upwards. Green lets us fly around. And I would need green, and so I guess what I want is... not that. I want Bob. Then me, then the explosive jump, then this, then power. And that would have been good, except for I flubbed it at the very end. And that time I flubbed it closer to the beginning. Oops, I let that run out. There we go. Okay. Is there another save point up here? Looks like it. Like the color gradient in the background there. There's another game save. We're getting lots mapped out today, it feels like. And we've learned some of the lore of the world. And we accomplished a quest or two, depending upon how you choose to count. Let's see. Oh, there's little bugs down here. Hi, little bugs. They chase me around. Many of the other animals, background creatures that I've interacted with, I have not really interacted with. They've just kind of had their own idle animations. These are the first that have kind of shown an interest in me. I'm not sure if that's particularly noteworthy, but I'm calling it out. And I've not been looking very hard at all for any types of secrets in any of these places. It seems like quest markers and inventory items and various things have been somewhat reasonably well called out in the game using the map. And so, unless there's things that look particularly suspicious to me, I think I'll let the map do the talking. So, I don't think there's a way for me to get from here to here. Maybe Bob can get enough momentum. I don't think it's gonna work, though. So, Bob, do your thing. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. And I don't imagine... Bob could maybe bounce, though. Hold on. So if Bob takes a ton of momentum downward, bounces on the left-hand side, and bounces back up, maybe he can get high enough that I can transform back to me and grab the ledge. Like that. Aha! Alright, I'm definitely starting to learn to control my characters and use their skills much better than I had before. And oh my goodness, it's another disorder thing. The problem is I still haven't learned any more about the disorder, and so I think I would fail similarly to the way that I did last time. What is this? Oh, we saw this little thing before. It was like a thing with a name and weird symbols or something. You want to tell us something about the disorder? Yes, please. I would love to know it. Alright, it's me. There was something about like standing on cold ice last time or something. It says if you move in the disorder, the darkness approaches. That could mean it's a good idea to stand still. Interesting. There was a previous video where there was something about like standing on ice and something, and I don't remember kind of all the details of it. But we have another disorder marker on the map. I don't think I want to explore that right now. I think I might want to review the other one before I give it another try. Oops! I hit the wrong button. I pressed a button at the wrong time. There we go. I want to see how much of this area of the map we can fill in, and if there's another save point nearby. I like these little bugs who are chasing me around. Even though they're a little bit cockroach-looking, which is unappealing, but they're standing upright, and they're colorful and cute, rather than being hideous and disgusting. So, yeah, I guess it's all in the art style? I don't know. So there's one screen over there that was near a quest marker that I could have gotten to, it looks like. But I didn't the last time I was in that vicinity. And yeah, I'm also enjoying painting out the map because probably next episode I'll put together my screenshot stitcher together mapping tool thing or whatever, and we'll be able to see how all of these colorful painted backgrounds kind of fit together into a larger tapestry of artwork that is this game's map. Let's stop here. And, do I want to use Bob's power here? I'm curious. There's lava on the right-hand side, I see. Oh, I see what we need to do. This is non-trivial. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, crap. I aimed the wrong direction, but I had the right idea. There we go. And what did I find? A spot. Interesting. Whoa. It looks like it could be Morse code. I do not know Morse code offhand. However, I know just enough of it that the first word might be hello. There. Something. Oh, hello, cute water pixie. And now there's a lot more text. Okay, this will be a good thing for me to translate offline before the next episode. Woo, is the water pixie. Me, pick it up. Wait, what? We can't just go in. It's lost. We should bring it home to Crystal Path. If you say so. I gained a pixie in my inventory. Woo, a water pixie. Alright. Fantastic. And hopefully by next episode I'll be able to tell you what the water pixie said. Oh dear. Okay. I did not anticipate what I was going to need to do there in time. This time I will. We'll start here, and then do this, and then oops. Oh boy. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Easy game. Not a problem. Oops. He says pressing the wrong button. Okay, so we rescued a water pixie. And I wonder if there's another save anywhere kind of upwards of us. Let's go attempt to find out. Because that would be a great thing to end things for today, perhaps. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. That's like my own personal soundtrack to this game. It's oops, I pressed the wrong button. There is a save over here. Fantastic. There's one screen north, up, whatever, that I didn't have on my map, and now I do. And then we'll head toward the save, which is right here. Great. Great place to end the episode. I have some things I can translate before next time. I might go back and review other stuff we've learned about the disorder, and next time we'll have more exploring to do. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Knytt Underground. For now, bye-bye.